Judge, what's your take on prosecuting pregnant addicts?
You know, it's really a tough call. There are those who think, Anderson, that it should be a health issue and not a criminal justice issue. But here's the bottom line. Babies are being born in pain, addicted to drugs. We are spending, as you said, hundreds of millions of dollars to take care of these babies. The decision to get involved in drugs is the mother's. And with all due respect to the women here, and I wish them nothing but the best, you made the decision to put a baby in jeopardy. And it is no different, Anderson, than making the decision to get into a car drunk and drive. You are liable for those consequences. And at the end of the day, you know, how many babies have you lost? You're not with your children. They end up in foster care. They end up being abused in other situations. I mean, it's not just about you. It's about the life sentence that you have given a baby.
Well, Jennifer, Allison, I want you to be able to respond to that if you want.
I agree with you, but some of us don't. Do you think that I should have got an abortion? Do you think I should have killed an innocent child? Or, I mean, what?
I think that your decision to use drugs and then put yourself in a situation where you can get pregnant was your decision. That's as simple as I can make it. And I'm not being critical of you. I wish you well, and I'm impressed that you're here. But there are many babies whose lives and young children have been destroyed because of the risk-taking involved in this.
Lynn, I want to bring you into this conversation because there are a lot of people who have suffered from addiction will say, look, I wasn't making a choice. The choice was being made for me by the drug. Is that?
Well, I think there's a bigger issue here, that prosecution feels good because we're angry. But if you want to do something that's bad for babies, then you use our criminal justice system. You might as well put a sign up in every prenatal care clinic that says, if you come to us for help, if you admit your problem, if you don't end your pregnancy, you're going to go to jail if you give birth. And that's why every state except South Carolina, including Alabama, has listened to people who care about babies and said, we're not going to resolve this issue through the criminal justice system. And let me say that the reason there isn't money for more than 3% of people who need this treatment is because that money is going to imprison people. We already have 2 million people in prison. We have a drug war that has not solved anything. And we are not going to help babies by putting more mothers in jail.
If addicted moms are pregnant and are worried that they're going to get prosecuted, they're not even going to go to the hospital. They're not even going to get medical attention to take care of their pregnancy.
Women don't go. When they do go, they're not honest. They don't talk to their families. They don't seek support. And every medical group we represent, American Medical Association, the American College of Obstetricians and Gynecologists, we represent groups that care about babies and health. And they all say, this is a health problem. You may be angry. If you have an addict in your family, you're angry. It's hard. But you don't obtain recovery by putting people in jail.